Hey, hello guys, welcome. It's me again, Mission, and today it's been a while. I know, I've been away for 2 weeks, trying to brainstorm some ideas. So hope you are doing well. Hope you find this video well as well. So today I'm going to show you workout from home. Welcome to series 2. So in case you're wondering, we have been doing since last month or 5-6 weeks ago, where I'll do a compilation of like how to work out from home, and I'm going to bring it to a new level today, season 2, where season 2 we're going to talk about various things. We're going to talk about maybe something about Q&As, something about diet, maybe something about something out of the box instead of just training. For example, like today we're going to talk about stretching, but before I go on to that, we will also address other issues. So maybe in future I'm going to put like maybe some diet tips for you, or how to, or even motivation, whatever you name it. So from time to time, I'm going to do my best and share with you guys based on all the knowledge that I share for some of the clients that I have success with. And again, I'm not here to sell you anything. I'm just here to share my knowledge. And then next time we can look back and see what we can do. Right. So today I'm going to talk about some Q&A. So I received actually not a lot of Q&A. I'm not a very famous person, so there was like 2 Q&As given to me. So I'm going to answer the first one here. So the first one, the person remains anonymous, so I'm going to keep it that way. So the person asked whether if you want to work out from home, so if you look at the season 1 where I'm using household item, lifting weights, all this, is it a good way to lose weight? Even if your goal is to shed a few kilos, or you want to shed away your body fat, is this an okay tool, if you will, to do your workout and see results? The short answer is yes. Right, but of course we need a lot of context, but to share with you what I want to share, break this down a little bit. So you can lift weights and losing weight is definitely doable. In fact, if anything, but I actually think lifting weights has a little bit more advantage compared if you were to just do running or jogging, cycling. Now that doesn't mean running, jogging, cycling are rubbish. It's just to share that if you want to lift weights, it's another version of losing weight. Besides, the people say, oh, I need cardio. If you lift a lot of weights, a lot of reps, it's actually considered a form of cardio as well. I mean, it's the same intensity. Your body doesn't know it's a 1 km bike ride, nor neither your body will feel it's like a 10 reps of squat, for example. So what I'm trying to say here is that can you lift weights and lose fat? Absolutely can be done. And besides, losing weight is not just based on exercise. There's other aspect to consider is obviously a diet, how you eat. You have to be on a calorie deficit, keyword. That means your calories have to reduce from time to time in the most sustainable fashion. And number 2, you also want to make sure that you have stress reduction, meaning your sleep. Now I can show you if someone is overweight or obese, he or she most likely have some kind of sleeping issues, maybe not enough sleep or high stress in work. Those are going to impact weight gain as well. So remember, lifting weights, can you lift weights and lose weight? Definitely you can. It is not doable. It is not that impossible. Is it a faster way? I would debate at a certain point, yes, it could. Right? But I say ultimately it's how you reduce your calorie. So there's 2 ways to reduce calorie: reduce your food, or second way to reduce your body fat is first is to reduce calories via moving a lot of activity, or number 2 is to reduce your food intake. I say reduce food intake, which I'll talk in season 2 in later episodes, so don't worry. As for now, just touch it brief. Eating the proper food, as in a high quality, wholesome, high protein meal. Right? We'll talk about that later. So this is the first Q&A. So I've answered question 1. So the answer is yes, you can lift weights. Yes, you can work out from home like how I do, even though if your goal is just to lose weight, and you'll be surprised how it goes. And you have to firm up the muscles, if you will. I learned from the hard way. I used to do like just running and running and running. I really get what I asked for. I lost weight, but it's very flabby. So the muscles are not firm, so I wasn't very happy. So you might want to lift weights just to firm things up. Or ladies, you prefer the word tone, this might be able to help you out as well. Alright, so this is the first question done. Second question people ask me is, sorry, let me just stand up. Okay, second question they ask, what's the second question? Oh yeah, sorry, got blurred. Second question is it possible that we want to work out from home, right? We want to work out from home, but without using any equipment. This one I actually put it in my first video, in my season 1 video. I believe it's episode 9, which I said the whole workout is just only you yourself. There's no equipment. I didn't use broomstick, I didn't use water bottle, I didn't use jug, I didn't use rice, you name it. So I used just myself. However, the caution is that it's going to be a little bit tough because when you do push-up, you need some resistance. Now you can go and do all the funky wonky donkey kickbacks, a lot of air seats, or air squats or whatever. Those will play a role, but it's not as significant if you put weight. The idea of weight is you have some resistance. So you do body weight, you want it to be a little bit tough. You don't need to like go gung ho like that, but it needs to be a bit tough. If it's not tough, you'll be able to feel, right? In example, if you just want to do air kickbacks for 20 reps, you just feel tired, you don't feel the muscles using, then it's a bit wasting of the time, to be very frank. You might as well, to be frank, you might as well go and do running or jogging. Right, so now I'm done with this. So today's special, season 2, I'm going to kick off episode 1. So I've done the Q&A. First is, remember, can you lift weights and lose weight? Yes, yes, and yes. Number 2, can you do workout without zero equipment? Yes. Maybe at the end of the video, I'm going to show, I'll put my link on how I do the workout all by my own. There's no equipment, nothing, just you and the floor. That's about it. All right. So this is about it. So let's go to the point. Today I'm going to show about stretching. Now stretching is quite crucial. Stretching helps us to feel 2 things. Number 1, stretching allows us to feel good. As crazy, stupid as it sounds, plain as it sounds. Feel good in the sense that after you stretch, think of it goes to a massage. Someone pull the muscle tension. Someone press your muscle or something. It's going to feel a nice stretch. So kind of like how you do stretching. Stretching also helps not to. It has evidence show that it helps to increase blood flow. It also helps to increase mobility, and also, last but not least, it also helps to maybe just to make yourself feel good, like how I say just now. All right, like a bit lighter like that. All right. You stick with those people who do yoga or Pilates, quite flexible. They twist all around. That's very good. Okay. So today I'm going to use some household items to do some stretching. Okay. So I'm going to use 2 equipment. So let me bring the equipment over here. The first equipment to stretching, I'm going to use the good old broomstick, old-fashioned way, the broomstick. Okay, so if you don't have a broomstick, actually everyone have a broom, right? At least whether you have the broom, you have the dirty part, just avoid the dirty part and just fold up. Right? But for today, I have a broomstick. If you don't have, you can also use a PVC pipe. If you have PVC pipe, that would be great. Some gyms actually have PVC pipe. For those who don't know what PVC pipe is kind of like something white, oblong, and it's a bit transparent in the hollow. So it's quite bendable kind of plastic, if you will. You get a PVC, as in P for Pakistan, V for Vietnam, C for Cambodia. PVC, right? So if you're using one of these items, and the following item I'm going to use is on the belt. Okay, so just so I don't know you guys can see or not. All right, yeah. So this is, as you can see, it's just a typical belt. So I'm using a belt and also a broomstick. The idea is that you can do some stretching, right? Especially if viewers, you are watching this, right? You stay at home a lot, you do your work a lot, you sit a lot, your body gets tight, so you might want to stretch it out a little bit so that at least you feel good and also makes you comfortable. If not, to prevent all the aches and pain. Have you ever tried before? You sit in the office very long, you stand back up, and then hey, you feel a bit of back tightness. You feel a bit of chest, a bit like chest, like what I call rounded shoulder, rounded shoulder like that, because you're every day on the PC, the phone, driving, the toilet, so you want to open it up. So doing a bit of stretching can and will help to improve the situation a little bit. Alright, so let's get into it. So here's the deal. In the past, I used to do 1 item, full body workout, right? So today I'm going to use 2 items. These 2. But we'll be doing stretching, doing a full body stretching. Okay, so I'm going to start from the chest, the bicep, and everything. The chest, the arms, and everything. All right. So to give you a brief, I'm going to start with the broomstick. All right. So hey, pardon me. My connection is a little bit horrible today. So if you find a bit laggy or choppy, I apologize here. But hey, you can always catch back the replay, and I'm going to post it on YouTube or even at the end of this live video. So to start from here, the first goal to be able to do this using the broomstick is to stretch out your shoulder, but more on your chest, and also your back behind here. So begin the movement by holding at the edge of the bar, of the broomstick. So hold at the edge, don't hold here. If you're a smaller individual, you may hold, but for most people, if you are your average height person or big person, you'll be holding at the edge. So I don't know if you guys can see. Alright, cool. So from here, what you do right is you start small here, lift your chest up. Now don't arch your back. Don't arch your back. Just keep your back flat like how I'm doing right now, and just try to go as high as you can and control all the way down. So we'll show you one more time. Yeah, go all the way up, control all the way down. Okay, all the way up, all the way down. So as you keep doing it, when you go down, you control. Come up, you control. As you keep doing it, try to go a bit further and further. So meaning it will look something like this. So you go all the way up, all the way back down, all the way back up, all the way back down. Alright, if this is not an issue for you, hey, then you can do the full version. The full version will look something like this. Now disclaimer, this is maybe just me. Make sure you consult your doctor or physician if you have any mobility problem. Again, I'm not a physiotherapist. I'm just showing you how to do some stretching, especially after you finish your workout, or you just have a heavy day, alright? Or if you don't know how to do yoga, you want to do some stretching, this might be able to help you. So again, please seek professional advice if you need. I'm just sharing you based on what I do and what some people can benefit from it. Alright, it's just for a layman. So all the way up, all the way down. If you don't have problem, go all the way to the extreme, which will look something like this. All the way behind, all the way up, all the way behind, all the way up. Okay? Remember, the goal is not to see how far you can go behind. The goal is you stretch. Should you be at this position, you're stretched already, hey, you know what? That's good. Keep it up. So one more time, all the way behind, all the way in front, behind, all the way in front. As you go in front and you go to the back, you're going to feel your chest being expanded and your back is also being expanded like that, so to speak. Alright? So this is to stretch out your back, stretch out your chest. So imagine if before like this, if you can actually try before you're like this, when you do after, right? After you become after you become like that. So doing this might help you a little bit, okay? Especially you're driving, toilet, you're driving or in the PC, the laptop for very long. These are actually quite good stretching. Okay, it's like some of my clients, right? When they do some bench press or when some shoulder press work, they have a bit wonky because after they finish their work. So what I do is we take this, we stretch out a little bit. If this is too tough for you, if you have an elastic band, you can also do. You have an elastic band or a towel, you can also do it for stretching. So all the way back, all the way forth. Alright, so done with the chest, done with the back, done with the shoulder. So next up, I'm going to use also the broomstick. This time, I'm going to focus more on the shoulder, just primarily right here. All this stretching I show you are usually what I call the majority of, not majority, I noticed that most people, they have tightness at that area. Primarily the shoulder and also a little bit of back. A bit of back. Back and also shoulder, Okay, so why all this back tightness? Because of lifestyle. And just to make sure, in case you don't know what the meaning of tightness is, tightness means you feel like it's very hard for you to expand it up. You feel a lot of limitation. That's what we mean by tight here. Okay, not like example you wear a pen, it's very tight. So that means it like kind of limit you, right? So you cannot put your hands up. So that is called limit tight. So stretching helps to counter the tightness, so to speak. Okay. So done with this one. So next one I'm going to use over here. I'm going to show you how it's done first. So you place it over here. You place it over here. You guys can see? Okay, cool. So when you're here, right, you place it here and slowly stretch all the way out. So from the top view, you look something like this. Pull all the way, okay? So use your lower arm, in this case, this arm here, pull it up. As you slowly pull and stretch, you're going to feel around this shoulder, you're being pulled. So again, you want to rotate all the way up, all the way, all the way, all the way, and control. Again, all the way, all the way, all the way, all the way, and control. Last one. All the way, pull also. Ideally, you want to go like, some people can go all the way up. So as you can see, even I cannot do it. So I also got a bit tightness. Everyone will have tightness, but we can reduce, that would be great. So all the way down. Last one, all the way up, all the way down. Okay, so I'll stretch out here. So to do the other side, same also. So you grab around here. Can you guys see here? Okay, so if you go it over here, you place your, grab it by the bar, and same thing. So you're going to shift all the way up. Control all the way down. Shift all the way up. Control all the way down. Shift all the way up. Go as much as you comfortably can. Try to pull as high as you can. If this is your maximum, so be it. Okay? And you notice your left or right, usually one side is more flexible than the other one. Let me know in the comments whether you feel it on your left or your right, which is more flexible, yeah, if you want to. So this is done. So the next one I'm going to show is I'm going to stretch a little bit on the chest also. But this time I'm going to use the belt. So you hang on, yeah. Okay. So the belt, this is how to stretch out. Very simple only. So you hold it at the edge over here, and you try to expand it out. So you go over here, expand as fast, like you're trying to pull the belt apart like that. Okay. You do it properly, you feel your chest being open. Again, yeah. So over here, you pull all the way out, control, pull all the way out. Okay, so you want to feel a nice stretch, Okay, so that is how you feel it. Okay, what about the back? Can you stretch the back using the belt? Absolutely. So I'm going to show you how it's done. Place your hand behind. Okay, so you place your hand behind here. Yeah? Make sure your head is pressing against your elbow. Yeah? It's pressing against. No problem. I'm going to go over here. Okay, so you can see how it goes up. So you can grab over here. If you can touch, right, like me, if you can touch, okay, no problem, then you can reach the belt. But for most viewers, probably you will have a bit of struggle. So what you do is stay over here. You place your hand below. Use the hand below and pull it down. See, yeah? Use the hand below here, the one that I'm flashing right now, and pull it down. You pull it down, you're going to feel a nice stretch over here and also this part. See, yeah? Lay down and stretch your back. That's what you do. Okay? Relax. Again, yeah? All the way down, all the way up. That's it. So to show you another side, same also. So you place it up. Okay? All the way down. You place your hand up here. You pull all the way down, control. All the way down, control. So you want to go, the closer it is, the tougher it is now, obviously. Like for me, actually, I can touch. But let's pretend if I cannot touch, I go all the way. And use my bottom hand to pull my top hand down, drag it down. You feel a nice stretch on the back. Head is pressing against the arm. That's about it. Okay? So that is how you do a stretching for the upper body. So chest done, back done, shoulder done. Up next, I'm going to show on the legs. Okay? Legs, I'm going to use more on the belt. For the broomstick, I won't be using a lot. So I'm going to show you how it's done. Give me a while. Let me set the camera for you. Yeah. Okay, so I hope you guys can see. So hang on, I always kind of tired. Okay, all right. So here you go. So here's what you do here. First, I'm going to stretch the most sensitive part, which is our hamstring. Okay. If you look at my thumbnail of this episode, you probably know what it is already, right? So you want to lie down, legs straight, and pull it as close as you comfortably can to your body. Remember, this is stretching, not stressing. The meaning is, you do what you can based on ability. Don't keep pulling, your whole face is red, you cannot breathe, and that is very uncomfortable. It shouldn't be the way. It should just a slight discomfort, but as you keep yourself calm, it's going to get you to pull closer and closer and closer. Yeah? So I'm going to show you how it's done. So, bend your leg first. Straight all the way up. Oh, let me adjust the camera so you can have a full view. Wait, yeah, give me some time. My bad. Okay. This is the problem with having long legs, man. The camera. Okay, I hope you guys can see. Alright, so stretching the hamstring, yeah? So using a belt, cross it to your leg lah. So most people will be around this area, yeah? When you're ready, you lie down. Leave all your legs straight up. Good. Now do your best. Straight your leg. Try not to bend your leg up. Straight your leg as much as you can. Like for me, this is my maximum. So from here, I want to pull as forward as I can. As if I want to pull this direction, yeah? Okay, so you pull it up. You keep pulling. Your legs is always intense one. So don't relax the leg. Keep it high, okay? So keep pulling. If you can pretend like you want to pull it to your face like that. You've done correctly and straight your leg. I remember, don't bend your leg. Straight your leg at all time here. You do it correctly, you're going to feel a lot on the hamstring. Okay? So you sit a lot, or if you work out, you squat a lot. Sometimes it's good to stretch out the hips a little bit. Sorry, the hamstring a little bit. Yeah. So you keep pulling. 4, 3, 2, 1. As you breathe, make sure you're breathing. As you exhale, you pull the leg forward a bit. So inhale, exhale, pull forward. Inhale, exhale, pull forward. Alright, so that's how you do it. So as for the next one, change the other leg. Again, actually pretty much the same, but just to show you for learning purposes. So you can keep it up. Okay, leg straight. Pull it closer, pull it closer, pull it closer, pull it closer. Okay, so that's how you do. Keep your leg straight as much as you can. As you exhale, pull closer, exhale, pull lower, exhale, pull lower. Inhale, exhale, pull lower. Inhale, exhale, pull lower. So that's how you do here. Okay, so this is how you stretch the hamstring. Next one I'm going to show you is how to stretch your thigh. Okay, your quads. So using the belt also. So I'm going to show you how it's done. As usual, give me some time when I set the camera here. Okay, so I need some air. Alright, so this is what you do. First you lie over here. Okay, it's no problem, right? You lift your leg up. Ideally, your what is that called? Your heel want to touch your butt. So you cannot touch. Hey, don't worry. This is where the belt comes in handy. So what you want to do is you go around your leg. I don't know if you guys can see. You know, I'll do my best here. So you go behind your leg. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so you lift it up. Okay, you lift it up and you slowly pull. Think of your heel want to touch your butt like that, so you can keep pulling. And that's about it. Okay? So you keep pulling want to touch. If you cannot touch, try to grab. For me, I need to grab. Okay? That's how you do it. Done correctly, you'll feel up here. You feel your knees, right? If you feel your knees, then maybe you can put a towel or cushion below here. Because some people, their knee are very sensitive. It's not a sign of you're old or broken. It's just make sure some people are just a bit sensitive. There's nothing wrong with that. So one more time here. So you place it over at this position. You want to stretch the thigh. So how do you stretch the thigh? You lift your leg up. Ideally, you have to press all the way in. Okay? If this is too tough, use the belt. Cross it over. Okay, cross it over. Over here. You pull, drag it up. That's how you do. Okay? Just keep pulling, 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 and pulling. So you feel on your thigh. Meaning here, yeah? And down. Okay? So that's how you stretch your thigh. Now, I stretch your thigh, I stretch your hamstring. There's one more thing that you might want to stretch, which is using your, which is to stretch your butt also. Every time you sit, or if you train our legs, most of the time our butt will kick in as the primary movement as well. So, to prevent all these things, what we do is we're going to stretch the hamstring a little. Sorry, we're going to stretch the butt a little bit. So give me some time, let me tilt this down. Now, I apologize if I'm starting to cough a little bit. There's some air, trying to get some air ventilation. My neighbors are cooking, so it's a bit of smell. I apologize if I'm coughing a little bit, but hey, I do what I can here. So, left leg cross right leg, you kick this up, and you try to kick it in as much as you can, right? So if you want to regulate, if you can use this one, but be careful. You can place. Some people like to place it here. Personally, I find it a bit pain, so I like to press it in here. Try to push it as in as you can. Like you want to bend the bar into your head like that. As you're trying to break the bar, so you go as low as you can. Slide down. Keep pressing. If done correctly, you feel a lot in your butt. Okay. So put it down. Yeah, I'll show you another side. So easier for learning purposes here. So here, you kick it up. You place it on your hamstring. You pull, as you're going to bend the bar towards you like that. Pull, 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 and pull. So you're going to feel on your butt. Okay? And as you pull, remember, don't just park there. Make sure you breathe here. You breathe. As you exhale, you pull a bit closer. Exhale, you pull a bit closer. And just make sure you get the basics right. You're going to stretch on your butt. So stretch on your hamstring, stretch your butt, stretch your thigh. So you're pretty much done already, so to speak. Okay? So to be frank, that's pretty much about it. Using household item, the broomstick, and the belt, we can do a full body of stretching. Right? So stretching, to be very frank, remember, stretching, huge disclaimer, I am not a physiotherapist, neither I am a yoga teacher or a Pilates instructor. I am neither all of this. I'm just sharing you based on maybe some warm-up or even some stretching drills that how we use household items like this to do basic stretching at home, right? Because sometimes I say if you go to office, we face the PC a lot, or every day we sit, so all the things are tightened up, so we want to release a little bit by doing all these things. Now, with the massage, let's say you buy a massage chair, you want to do it, you want to go without all this stretching. Can you actually go without all these things? I do not have the actual answer for you because there's not a lot of evidence or research around it, but it's one thing I learned based on personal experience is if you do a lot of stretching frequently, not only it helps you to feel not so tight that much, also it helps you to be more mobile. And last but not least, I'm going to sound a little anecdote here. It helps me to, it allows me, or at least my clients also, to have a little bit of like, when you stretch, you have that very good feeling like someone is massaging for you. In fact, one of my clients used to say like, stretching is kind of like the budget version of stretching, the budget version of massage, which is actually quite true. So you can do that, right? You can use also some bonus. I don't have the item with me, I apologize for that. If you have a really tight spot, let's say if your back, right? You have a tight spot over here, right? What you can do is you can have if at home you have a golf ball or a tennis ball, you can place it. You can place it on the wall. You can place it on the back there, stuck it to the wall, and you roll around, kind of like how the bear hug the trees like that, you know, like each other. So you have a ball, you have a golf ball or a tennis ball. You can put it there, and then you can go up and down. So you can do that way, right? But so I'm sorry, I don't have the item. So if you really want, you can have a golf ball or a tennis ball. You put it onto the wall, put it on the wall, place your back on it. So you make like a bear scratching the back like that. So you place it in the tight spot and then you move up and down like that. Okay, ideally you would like someone to on a standing position, and let's say if your butt is tight, right, or your hips is tight, right, you can place the ball, the golf ball or the tennis ball, you put it here, and then you can roll around. When you roll up and down, so example, just imagine I have the golf ball with me right now. So you can do like this, or you can up down like that, kind of like bear hugging a tree like that. You're gonna feel quite a nice release a little bit. So the release, it doesn't help you much, but at least to reduce some soreness if you will. So you can use those tennis ball, or if you really want to buy the real deal, it's called lacrosse ball, if memory serves me right. There's a lot of name for that, but the one that I learned is lacrosse ball. The lacrosse ball helps you to put it around here. You can put it, some people put it in a hamstring and roll. Or also there's a foam roller, you might see before, kind of like one whole oblong thing like that, and you roll around. So there's also some ideas. But like I say, I'm a huge believer of trying to help you guys save money a bit. So use household item, pretty much get the job done for you already. Okay, this is a very short one to kickstart our episode 2. Our first episode, season 2. So what to expect on next session? On the next session, which is on Thursday, the next episode, I'm going to show you, we'll start using some workout routines, right, to keep myself in the game. So previously I showed how to do one equipment to do a few full body exercise. Now I'm going to combine a little bit some household item. Example, I will use detergent, I will use luggage and create a workout. If you will, I'm going to create like a program like that. So don't worry, after I finish the video, for episode 2, not this episode, episode 2, I'm going to put some of the, well, hopefully you guys can benefit from it. I'm going to put like a program like, here's how I do 3 sets of whatever, 4 sets of example squats, 3 sets of shoulder press using household items. So hopefully you have an idea on how you can work out from home as well. So always remember, I know many people are still work out from home, still not accessible to gym, or gym is just too far for you. Okay, that's perfectly fine. But don't let that be an obstacle for you to stop you from the goal of losing weight or even trying to gain muscle. And both can be done. Alright? Don't tell yourself like, oh, I cannot. Unless if you're watching this video, you are an advanced athlete or you have been training for 5, 10 solid years, then forget what I say, because we are out of that quota. If you're a beginner, you haven't worked out for a long while, you can still get a lot of progress from home. You just need to be consistent and make sure you have proper form. Alright? So that's all for today. Thank you so much. Thank you for those who joined, you watched until now. Hey, I really thank you so much. This is season 2, episode 1. I can start with some Q&A. So recap everything here. So I recap Q&A. You guys asked me whether can I lift weights and lose weight using the workout from home program. Absolutely, yes you can. It is possible. Okay, just make sure you keep your diet in check and also make sure your recovery is nice. 2, you asked me that. So you guys asked me whether the workout, can I do an exercise just no equipment and all, just body weight. Yes, I actually doing a video before, episode 9, season 1, where I use nothing but like what I do, a push up and do some body weight stuff. But caution you with that, it's going to be a bit tough, alright? Because you need quite some strength to feel all these things. And hey, that's about it. So I'll catch you up on the next episode. So thank you so much. And again, once again, I'm going to record this, I'm going to archive this, so if you want, you can watch either the YouTube channel. Just YouTube my name, Mission Tuam, MISSION, and then you should be able to find all the videos of season 1 and today. And as always, I'm going to leave it after this Facebook Live. You can always catch it on my Facebook account. So have a good day. I hope you stretch, you feel a little bit good here and there. And I'll catch you next time. Alright? Peace.